1972. The stroke man was Denny Oswald, and I recall that they came 8th in that Olympics, having got a bronze medal the year before. So, down to the pairs, men's pairs A final. In lane 1, Denmark, Morten Nielsen and Thomas Larsen. In lane 2, Evergreen, Václav Halupa in the stroke seat, 41 years old, with Jakub Makovica in the 2 seat. Lane 3, Giuseppe De Vita, Raffaele Leonardo for Italy. Lane 4, Erwan Peron and Laurent Cadot. In lane 5, Sinisa and Nixa Skelin for Croatia. And lane 6, Florian Stoffer and Stefan Sachs for Switzerland. None of the 3 medalist crews from last year is present in this race. New Zealand still at home in the silver medal position. Australia, Drew Ginn and Duncan Free, the champions, still at home. And Great Britain, Colin Smith and Matt Langridge now rowing in the 8, which we will see later on today. So we go to the fastest qualifiers. In lane 6, Florian Stoffer on the left of your picture and Stefan Sachs on the right. These two were in the Swiss 8, coached by Tim Foster last year, and have been put into the pair as the fastest and best medal hope for Switzerland. And the 8 has suffered slightly and didn't qualify for the final yesterday. But notwithstanding their dynamic semi-final race that got them into that pole position, they are struggling somewhat in this field with the Skelins. That's them, second from the bottom of your picture in the red and white check with blue accoutrements. And the Skelin brothers were second 4 years ago in Athens in the Olympic final there, second the year before in Milan, and third the year before that in Seville. So they've got form in this event. They tend to go into Croatian 8s and big boats only occasionally, not for the big events. They stick to the pair, and as they go through 500 meters, Italy are shown in the lead with Croatia second and Switzerland in third place. So if you want to be a medalist in a pair, you've got to be up and beating the Skelins. They are the benchmark crew around which all the other crews should measure their pace. So the crews not here today, New Zealand and Australia particularly, will be looking at their performance and hoping that when they come over for Lucerne and subsequently Poznan, that they can be ahead of this pace. 750 meters gone, the Skelins in the lead. Croatia now ahead of Italy, which was given a fractional lead at 500 meters. Italy now in second place, and closest to camera, Switzerland holding on to establishing a good bronze medal position, half a length down on the Skelins. The reason, as repeated already, for them being on this side as the fastest qualifiers is that there was thought to be a wind shadow if there's a cross headwind from the grandstand. There is not a cross headwind. It is straight down the course. There will be no advantage to them in the last half of the course. So as we come to the halfway mark, we have Croatia first, Italy second, Switzerland third, but in close attention France and Czech Republic and Denmark in that order behind. Czech Republic, Václav Halupa, the great single sculler, silver medalist, consistently from 1989 for 5 silver medals in a row, and then various results. He led the Olympic final in Athens in 2004 from a large part of the way before fading, and so to find him in a coxless pair is no surprise, because he's a great competitor, but it's the first time that he's not been in sculling that we've seen him since he was in a quadruple scull in 1980. So he's not been in I've not seen him in a sweep boat except to check 8 from time to time at sort of winter events. France there, Hervé Perron in the bow seat on the right of the picture, and Laurent Cadeau in the stroke seat in lane 4, and they have beyond them in lane 3 Italy now dropping back. That's Giuseppe Davita and Raffaele Leonardo. Italy holding on to their lead over France, but it looks like quite a struggle. Giuseppe Davita, he's one of those athletes who always goes at a high rating and always thrashes it along. But the French look to me, as they come into the last quarter, a little bit easier moving, and Switzerland have held on to the second place they took as Italy dropped back. France are now through Italy, raised the rate of striking, looking across there. Hervé Perron, see that the Italians slipping back, so they're holding on to the bronze medal position. Switzerland in silver medal, just overlapping the scale-ins. As I've said so often, the benchmark crew in this event, and they know their trade as they come into the last 350 meters. They've got this race sewn up, it would seem. Can Switzerland hold on to the silver medal? Yes, it looks like it. And can France hold on to their lead over Italy, or is Italy going to come back and take the bronze medal from France? Italy on a recovery now. They were losing ground every stroke. France was gaining. Now it's reversed. Italy coming back. France still fractionally in the lead, but it's going to be neck and neck in the last 250 meters. 200 meters to go now. And those two crews fighting it out for bronze. And coming up on the far side is also Václav Halupa and Jakub Makovica, this new partnership from Czech Republic. And Halupa takes a look across, and there are now 3 crews for third place in this event, closing on each other and closing on the leaders as they sprint over the last 150 meters. We have the scale-ins clear leaders, Switzerland holding on to second place, and now we have Czech Republic pulling up just through the line. They've got 10 strokes to go. It would be Czech Republic over France, over Italy, but all of this could change in the last few strokes. They're all thrashing up 42 strokes to the minute as they come to the line. Scale-ins first, Switzerland second just, and it is France onto third position, Czech Republic in fourth, Italy squeezed out into fifth position, and on the far side Denmark are bringing up the rear. But a very, very great finish there, very close finish, with eventual triumph for France in fourth place at 1500 meters, coming through to take the bronze, taking the place of Italy, and Czech Republic in fourth place with Denmark in sixth. So fantastically exciting racing, and look how close Switzerland came up to close down the scale-ins, but not actually to get across the line in front of them. And we were concentrating on this wonderful race for bronze medal when Switzerland was doing something pretty special. So that is a very interesting, and that's the first bit of new season news, I would say. Switzerland on the scene with an entirely new crew in the pairs, which is the first piece of utterly fresh news, as it were, of this Olympic season. They are very definitely marked crew for the rest of the season, and we'll be expecting to turn this into something special in Beijing, acknowledging the fact that last year's 3 medal winning crews are not present at this regatta. There's the result: Croatia,